Hello, and welcome back to the Jersey Fresh Farm to School Gardening at Home series. Since it was World Plant a Garden Day this past May 19th, Tuesday, I thought I'd take you on a tour today of the different vegetables and things I have growing in my garden outside. Let's go! So one of the raised garden beds I have out here is just made out of cinder blocks filled with soil. It's an easy and quick way to make a raised bed and increase your growing space. Out here I have all of my cool season crops growing. So guess what this one is? This is kale. We also have some broccoli growing, as well as one of my favorites, Swiss chard. So our cool season crops are things that you can plant outside once it gets to be about 40 to 50 degrees, and they like to get started before the heat of the summer. If you can see, I have an archway in my garden. I haven't planted it yet, but I'm going to plant cucumbers, and those like to grow up a vine, so this will be perfect for it. I've grown cucumbers on it before. And I like to grow the small cucumbers because I love to pickle them or add a little bit of vinegar, some spices, and keep them for later. I have some peas growing here. Sweet peas are another one of my favorite vegetables. They're another early spring crop that you can actually direct seed into the ground. And then they're going to grow up this metal trellis I have here because they like to climb. Technically not a vegetable, but my favorite plant to grow, as you know, is sunflowers. It's my favorite flower, and this is what we call a volunteer, where I don't know how it got here, but he's growing and he seems to be pretty happy. So this is what your sunflower is going to look like eventually when you plant it outside from your toilet paper rolls. So we have some future salsa here. This is another way, more typical that people do, is actually build a raised bed out of wood. So we built this year. And if we come in here, we have some marigolds next to, what is this one? This is a tomato. And then we also have some, let's see, can you guess it? There's another. Those are peppers like you grew out of the egg carton, if you tried that at home. So we're companion planting because marigolds tend to keep the bugs off of the tomato plants. And we like to spread out the tomato plants with enough space to grow. Our peppers and our tomato plants are both warm season crops, so they like to be planted after the first frost, which is usually about May 15th in Zone 7 where we are in New Jersey. And yeah, our cold season crops are usually our leafy greens, and then our warm season crops are ones that bear fruit, like a tomato, or a cucumber, or a pepper. I also have the lettuce outside that I started a few weeks ago, as well as our peppers. I have some spinach here, some mint, some jalapenos, our sunflowers, and our toilet paper rolls. I got a little creative here. I'm growing out of an older container. I have some tomatoes and peppers. And then I have some more peppers that I'm going to transplant in a pot. Thanks for coming on a short tour of my vegetable garden. I hope you show me your vegetable gardens at home. They can be a raised bed, a recycled container, anything that you can find to put a little bit of soil in and grow. It's fun to garden, it's fun to experiment, it's fun to grow your own food. So happy gardening, and I hope you post your videos of your gardens. Thanks. Bye.